that film's over. Once it's over, it's got a very short, very specific life, right? And then when it's done, what do you do with that? What do you do with that audience? Hey, all right, how do I get this? You know, I just recorded this whole video, and then, well, you know what happens with these things. In focus, out of focus, it was out of focus. So now, I am going to do this whole thing over again, but hopefully this time I'll do it better. Much better. Sharp as a tack now. Okay. 2 days ago, Marvel put up this behind-the-scenes thing, the Avengers Infinity Wars, and it was awesome, right? Just totally got you stoked about wanting to see the movie, and they gave you a little bit of a teaser. They showed you, Thor and Spider-Man and Robert Downey Jr. On the set, and you got to see the set, and that was really cool. So I started thinking to myself, okay, if this is a branding game, right? And the brand, Marvel, is, well, they can do whatever they want because they are the brand. Any content they put out is pushing the Marvel brand, but at the same time, they're also pushing Infinity Wars, the movie. So, two things. On one side, you've got brand, and on the other side, you've got the movie, the Infinity Wars. And so, how does this play into you and your film? If you've got a film and you're trying to publicize, create awareness for your film or your creative content, could be writing, could be art, could be anything, any kind of creative content that you're trying to create awareness or brand awareness around, you have to think very clearly. Do you want to create brand and awareness around a singular creative property, or do you want to do your work, the hard work of creating publicity and awareness around something else? Now, what is that something else? Now, it could be you the filmmaker, could be your company, could be a website, could be some place online that you like an Etsy site, whatever it is. But it's not the specific product. It's not the it's not the. I'm back. Okay. It's not, and here's the problem. It's not this. Okay, this was a film we put out a couple years ago. We created a lot of effort and energy around publicizing this film. Did very well. But, and I'm going to get to the problem in a second. For this is the first film we ever made. Actually, that's not true. This is the first feature film we ever made. Or this, check that out. That's the first short film we ever made. Cost us $30,000. $30,000. It was supposed to cost us $7, then it was $15, then it was $30. I thought it was the most expensive short film at the time. This is back in 2000. Anyway. So, the problem is when you create brand and awareness and publicity around a single film, that film's over. Once it's over, it's got a very short, very specific life, right? And then when it's done, what do you do with that? What do you do with that audience? You try and convert them to something else? Well, they were interested in this. They weren't necessarily interested in the bigger brand. What's the bigger brand? Another example. This is a book, All Are Wrong Todays. I've been on a kick about this book because we interviewed the author 2 weeks ago. One of my favorite podcasts. I'm going to link it below. Really, really awesome, especially if you're a writer. But the brand here isn't the book, okay? The brand, in this case, is the guy, the author. He's the brand in this case. This is just one spoke, right? And him, even though all the publicity, this is the publicity engine. This is what they're using to create publicity, but this isn't the brand. Really, really, really important. And if you're a creative person, which you are, if you're watching this, and again, whether you're an artist, a writer, a filmmaker, a director, an editor, whatever it is that you do, the brand can't be the project. If you do, it's gonna start, it's gonna stop, and then your audience is gonna be like, where do I go now? What do I do? Crazy, and then all that work you've done, gone. And imagine this. Imagine Marvel put a camera, right, at the back of their set, and it was a live stream of their film. I bet you people would check into it every day. Every day they would check in. They'd come in, they'd spend 10 minutes looking at the live stream, they go back to their work. It'd be amazing. Now, of course, Marvel's in the magic business, right? They're in the ta-da, see, the movie kept all our secrets. That's great if you're Marvel and you've got a brand of that size, but the more content that they put out, the more people are going to consume. Now, of course, it's great content, right? It's great creative. People want to see that, and the content in your case is going to be, it's going to be the variable. It's going to be the difference between whether or not people want to spend time with you and listen to you and watch your shit. You know, that's the game, right? But the thing is that there's this kind of this continuum. How much do you show versus how much do you not show? Secret plot points, secret twists, that kind of stuff. Maybe you don't show that stuff, but I guarantee if you put up a film of Thor and Captain America having breakfast every day, people would watch that. So when it comes to your content, your process, the thing that you do, I don't think there's a limit to how much you put out. In fact, the more you put out, provided it's good stuff around creative that people want to see, the more people are going to consume it. And you never know what that thing is that you're going to create that people are going to latch on to, that people are going to pass around, that people are going to share. So, like, just let me just bring this back full circle. Brand versus, you know, the spoke of the brand, right? There's you, and then there's the content that you, or there's the nugget, the thing that you do, and then there's all the stuff that you do, right? Separate those two in your mind. Figure what they all are. Publicize the spokes, but make sure they're all spinning around a central hub, whatever that central hub is. Second, creating content and awareness and publicity around the individual spokes while they're continually tying into your main brand. That's the long-term game. This is a very mature business, and people are going to push the publicity of today, right? It's like you're in kind of this Wall Street business, right? It's always the next quarter. It's what is the next quarter going to be? What are the financials of the next quarter going to look like? You know, is my stock going up? You know, this microsecond, right? But your brand is not a microsecond. Your film, your book, that's just a piece along a greater journey. So that's kind of that's what my thinking is this morning. I hope that made sense. And I do hope that I need focus. Jeez, I hope so. That'd be such a waste if I have to do this a third time. Okay. I want to hear what you have to say. Please link up your comments below. Please make a comment below. Let me know. Let me know what you think. I want to engage in this discussion. That's really important to me. That's more important than anything else, frankly. So I'd love to hear what you think. And I will also put a link to our podcast for this thing, which really check out if you like it. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching, everyone.